all that. It's just kind of interesting, and to us, we're accomplishing what we're wanting to accomplish, and to see that little beautiful thing standing there in that food plot, it's just worth a lot to me. Priceless. Look at that. Look at that. Now that little baby. These babies are told by their mama, and some of you had told me, "How do you know that, Jimmy?" Well, I just know that. Sound like my kids. How do you know that, Dad? Well, son, I just know that. But that little baby is 6, 7 feet away from where I'm standing. I took about 2 more steps and just happened to look down and see it. And I've been looking all around. I couldn't see it until I took those 2 more steps. And there's possibly a few more laying right here also. And that deer's gonna, as you get finally close enough and it feels just imminent danger, it will disobey its mama and get up and run. But that's just what God built into them. You know, it's got a mother that's told it to sit there. It's got a God that built into it. When in doubt, run. When in doubt, whoop it out. When in doubt, run. And so that little baby is laying there and just absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. And there's probably 2 or 3 or 4 more laying right here also. We'll go down and look in the corner and see if there's anybody laying down there. They love the corners. But they've got all of this heavy stuff down, so the mama's laying them down in this heavy stuff, and I don't blame them for doing that. Well, how precious does it get? Look at her. She's just looking at me. I guess that's a girl. I can't see a tag in one way or the other. Uh-oh, looky there. I just found another one, a little buck. See that little buck? Now, you might think they're not very camouflaged, but that little guy's pretty camouflaged. And again, but when I got up close to, another one jumped up. So I think that makes 5 or 6 that I found right here in this patch of weeds. But that little buck is laying there. And I'm, again, 6 or 7 feet from him. I just took 2 or 3 steps off in the other direction. I didn't want to make that other one get up. And one jumped up and ran off. And then I looked down and there's that one. You just have to look really, 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 really carefully. Of course, this is one of the reasons why we want to let this pen grow up and let the other pen, you know, put all the deer over there, because when we wouldn't have found them all. If we'd have had them over in this high stuff, we wouldn't have found them all. And of course, it provides a lot of food too. You know, they're eating. You see the tops of these. A lot of them's eating off, and they're eating this and enjoying it. And he's laying there just like the other one. I'm obeying, Mama. I'm obeying. Let's take a few more steps around and see what we can find. Okay, here's a couple more little pretty rascals that have just got up for me walking around. You can see how many deer are in this little patch. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right there. Hard to see him. I can see him with my naked eye. I can't get him in the... There he is right there. Just barely see him. See that ear move? He might have laid down. Oh, there's another one over there laid back down. I saw it lay down and it just disappeared. Laid down and disappear. I see some more. I see moving right there. Those 2 deer that were moving around have come back in and laid down. Now there's at least 5 deer laying right there. I'm close and cannot see any of them. That's how close you can come to them. One of my cardinal rules in fishing is to fish the heaviest possible cover that you can find. The heaviest possible cover that you can find. Is that a deer we're looking at right there? Is that 2 eyes and a deer right there? I think it is. The heaviest possible cover you can find is where you're going to catch a lot of bass. The heaviest possible cover that you can find in here is where many, many of the baby deer are. And all the other deer are not over here with them. They're over there on the other side. And I'm sure that heavy grass on the other side had more in it too. I didn't want to walk all the way through it there because all the deer in there, I just didn't want to spook them. But I think that's a little baby deer right there. That's 2 eyes we're looking at. I've got it zoomed in all the way, and I am not very far from it. But I believe that's what that is. Not positive. But I know there's 2 deer laid down right there in that area. So, and we find another little guy. That's a little boy. He's got a little stuff in his eyes. I don't like that. Not any, really anything I can do about it. He's too small to give a shot with a dart gun, and you can't catch him. There's no way you could catch him. And a little bit of sleep looking in his eyes, so hopefully he's good. He just stood up right there in this heavy grass. Quite a few deer right here, and probably some that I'm not seeing. He's going to lay back down. Looky there. That's special. That's very, very special. Now, all this happens out in the wild. It just happens to be in our raising pen right here. Okay, as we come down here and look, normally that corner over there would have quite a few deer, baby deer in it. They love the corners, like I said. But as we look down, they love to get on fence lines. We look down that fence line, and I'm kind of taking a fast pan down through there. But as we look down through there, we see nada. We see nada. And normally there would be a lot of deer laying down here because it's nice and shady. A lot of little brush and trees and stuff for them to get around. And finally we see one little doe laying there. Look at that little doe laying against that fence line. And now she's the only one that we've seen down this whole area. I'm looking to the right, and as I look over there, I see another one all the way over real fast against that fence line. Where are you? Where are you? I saw you. I saw you somewhere. Oh, there you are. There's actually one on this side of the fence and one on the other side of the fence, laying there together. Yeah. But this whole area down here, all in that corner there, it usually has a lot of deer in it. No deer. There's another deer on the other side. That deer looks like it's, oh, that's not a baby. That's an adult deer. I was going to say it's losing its spot. That's just because it's an adult. You're looking through this iPhone, it's hard to tell sometimes. But most of the deer are hiding out. Most of the babies are hiding out in a heavy cover. Even though it's getting nice and cool in the evening, they'll be running around here a little bit. There's a little bunch of turkeys right there. I don't know if I can get very many of them in the shot. I got my camera out there. There was a couple of hens and 3 gobblers. They're up here just running around. There's a couple of gobblers. I think the hens kind of went off that direction. There's one right there. Just a little quick shot of a little small bunch of turkeys. I think there was 5 there. We got to look at 4 of them though, hadn't we? Oh, there's our 5th one there. I'm looking through the iPhone and not through anything else. But that's pretty nice right here, right before dark. The cool of the evening, all the critters get out moving around. They don't like the 100-degree weather any more than we do. Oh, that's thunder chicken, I believe. Either that or something just pretty close to him, because that one had a big beard. Oh yeah, fluffing his tail up. They're getting ready to go to roost. They'll be going to roost here in the next few minutes, flying up in a tree close by. And they'll be back around, running around tomorrow. I don't know if that's the back of a turkey right there or not. It kind of looks like it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the back of one of those hens. I'll look over here and see what we see. Some firewood stacked up. And then another turkey there or 2. Yeah. Oh, another gobbler. That's a little bonus here on the Antlers video. A little bunch of 5 wild turkeys. Wild turkeys are having a tough time right now, it seems like, in most of the South. Kansas is having a tough time, and Kansas was a Union state, but I know a lot of my buddies up there that are pretty much like southern rednecks. I like them, that's why they're my buddies. Even though they're from Kansas, and northern Kansas at that. But they love to hunt and fish. They love family. And they love America. That pretty much sums up a southern redneck right there. And let's go catch a NASCAR race. I'm going to do just that. Hi there. Hi there, babies. Hi there, babies. Hey. There's our little white babies. I'm getting ready to go in there and take a look at the Prince Charming's antlers. But there's little white babies there, and there's Snow White. Snow White knows I have carrots. Snow White, I have carrots and apples. Look at those babies. Hopefully we'll be giving them carrots and apples also one of these days. Beautiful little bucks that are going to have, I'm telling you, they're going to have some big horns. That one right there is trying to be really, really friendly. So I think we might be able to, I don't know. I don't want them real friendly, but I would like to be able to feed them by hand because that's just a special deal to be able to do. Let's go inside and see what happens. Hi there. Hi there, babies. Hi there, babies. Hey. There's our little white babies. I'm getting ready to go in there and take a look at the Prince Charming's antlers. But there's little white babies there, and there's Snow White. Snow White knows I have carrots. Snow White, I have carrots and apples. Look at those babies. Hopefully we'll be giving them carrots and apples also one of these days. Beautiful little bucks that are going to have, I'm telling you, they're going to have some big horns. That one right there is trying to be really, really friendly. So I think we might be able to, I don't know. I don't want them real friendly, but I would like to be able to feed them by hand because that's just a special deal to be able to do. Let's go inside and see what happens. Well, right off the bat, we can absolutely get a wonderful look at Prince Charming, and you can see he just might end up beating Whitey. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he's going to be like. This is only his second horns. Whitey is on his third horn, so Whitey's got 1 year on him, but just take a look at that right there. Just take a look at that. That is just awesome. I don't know how many points he's going to have. All those big knobs are probably going to turn into 2 or 3. It's just absolutely spectacular. I mean, just look at that. And somebody asked what that red was on him. Was that blood? That's exactly what it is. It's blood. It gets out on the other horns too. You just can't see them. But because his antlers are pink rather than dark color like the other deer. But you can see he's just absolutely incredible buck deer. All right, Snow White went on down. I don't know if she'll come back to eat or not. She's got the 2 little ones with her there, but I think that he's up here. I think we can feed him. So let's see if we can't feed him a few apples and carrots. The fishing line is on his antlers, and it's bugging him to death. I'm telling you, just bugging him to death. And his antlers are evidently very sensitive. There you go, baby. I think the baby ate I think, that baby said, I'm gonna get away from you. But he is dragging fishing line. I see it actually moving some grass up here while it's dragging. And I'm gonna get that off of him somehow. There you go, guy. Come on, Snow White, come on up here and eat, baby. Come on up here and eat, hey. We smell those carrots and apples. You see, that's why he's moving his head around funny like that, as he's dragging that fishing line. I'm going to, I'll feed him. I'll start feeding him through the fence. Of course, he'll come right up and stick his nose through the fence. Looky here. Look at her come up here. She just zeroed in on that. Now look at her run off. You know, it's just so funny. Come on, baby. Come on up here. Come on. Come on. Look at her running. I think the fishing line is scaring them too. Look at that. Come here, buddy. Come on. And the little ones, maybe she's just teaching them to run a little bit. Oh, you about fell down. Come on. Come on. This is really something. She just come right up here and ate a carrot and then just took off and started running. Come on, boy, that fishing line's bugging him. I'll get my pocket knife out and get rid of most of that here, buddy. And I'll feed you through the fence. I'll feed you through the fence and get that cut off, or get it cut in pieces where it'll all fall off. Yeah. Come here. We had a red deer one time that we had a tree that we put a bunch of Christmas lights in. And he got up there and got those Christmas lights all wrapped around his head. He took the whole string of them and he had them on there until the horns fell off. He had them on there that whole time until his horns fell off. Here you go, buddy. Come on, come on. I'm telling you, Snow White is just kind of goofy acting. Just kind of goofy acting. Come here, buddy. Come on up here. Come on. Here. Come on up here. Come on. Come on up here. Come on. I think one of those little babies ate that carrot, which was pretty cool. And one of them is, I got a carrot I threw over there. He hadn't eaten it yet. He's thinking about picking it up. Come here, buddy, I got an apple. Come here. Come on, here's an apple. Come on, Prince. Come on, Prince Charming. This shirt might be so bright for them, I don't know, but they can't see very well. Shirt shouldn't bother them. Come here. Come here, buddy. I got an apple right here. Come on, come get this apple. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, pal. It's okay. I scared him when I grabbed that fishing line a minute ago. Here, come on. I know the fishing line bugging the snot out of you, isn't it? Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go, baby. It's an apple. Here's an apple, buddy. The big apple. Mm-hmm. 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 You want this apple? Come on, Snow White. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's so amazing how she came in just right in like radar and ate that. And ate that carrot, and then and you just got something scared her, and she just went kind of wild. Come here. Come here, guy. Come here. Come here. Snow White, just, here you go, baby. Here. There's you some carrots. Yeah, there's you some carrots and some apples. Come on in there and find them. Atta girl. Atta girl. We came in here to look at antlers, but I gotta feed my baby. Yeah. Yeah. My big boy. Here, come here. Come on. Come on in here. Come on. Come on in here. Come on, take it. There you go. Okay, well, she found her some apples and got to eat them. Now you're gonna come up here to me. I'm out now. I'm out, girl. I'm out now. You just see if there's any more laying around on the ground. She's looking. I'm gonna get my knife out and see if I can't cut some of that fishing line he's dragging around.